right. Thank you so much, Vicki. It is truly an honor for me to be in front of you all today and talk about something that I am very passionate about. And thank you for the kind words. Very, very sweet. I work right now for the Asbury Church in Madison. And no, I'm not going to preach this morning. Sorry. Yeah, no. I am the Director of Guest Services and Event Coordinator. We have an amazing event coming up, and some of you may have heard about it. It's a community event called the Global Leadership Summit. Anyone here heard or been to the Global Leadership Summit? I knew I'd see a few. Well, that's really great. We are so thrilled to host this event. And yes, we are a church. And yes, the event is a Christian, non-apologetically Christian event, but it is not just for Christians. We truly believe that leaders can learn from anyone. So we have speakers that are Christian speakers. We have speakers that are non-Christian speakers. So really this event is about leadership. It's an incredible event right here in our community. And this group especially, you guys are entrepreneurs, you guys are business owners, you are someone that is always investing in yourself. And if you're not, this is your opportunity. So I want to show you just a quick video for those who are not familiar with the summit. And I'll let you see that right now. Let me press play. Oh, let's go back. I can't see my mouse very well. There we go. There we go. Volume. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I can't hear it. All right. That's.
Use your microphone?
I don't think so. We can come back to it. That's fine. All right. All right. Well. You sure? All right, so everybody be really quiet.
Yes. There's a volume down there.
There's my mouse. There we go.
At the end of the bar, there's a volume.
Come on. The mouse does not like me.
Right there. Right there, there's a volume control.
Come on, come on. Ah!
Push it all the way up.
You think this would be easy, but not so much.
It's also an eye-hand coordination test.
Epic fail, epic fail. All right.
Click it at the top.
That's not where you hit it. Go ahead.
Yeah, somebody help me here. Yeah, I need a rocket scientist. Somebody. Is this touch screen? Can we just? It's. Can you see it?
There you go.
Drag.
No.
No?
Go back up. Stop. You had it.
There you go.
No, it's down.
There you go.
That's where we were before.
You haven't maxed it out yet.
I can't see it.
You want your team to
Bring the mouse around.
lead your team into the unknown.
If you feel frustrated and limited in your potential, if a relationship is where you know it's being stopped.
I don't know. That maybe is louder. It was louder early this morning.
That's it.
All right, that was a lot of effort for a very short video, I'll just say. Basically, what the global leadership is amazing faculty come together to talk leadership. Those were excerpts from different speakers that we've had in the past. The last one was Horst Schulze, who is the former former president and CEO of the Ritz-Carlton. We've had speakers like Colin Powell, Condoleezza Rice, amazing, high-quality, world-class speakers that give you true content for your leadership in every aspect of your life. So, how many of you have been to any leadership conference? Okay. Leadership conferences are great, and I will be honest, when I was invited for the very first time to the Global Leadership Summit, I was like, okay, you know, I really do. My background is business. I love leadership and leadership development, but I've been to a lot of them, and so I thought, okay, well, we'll go to one more, but this is in a church. You know, is this going to be any good? This is really, really great. Not only is it world class, what makes it different is the fact that it's inspirational. It really tugs at your heart and it motivates you. It makes you want to be better, and it gives you content that you can take back and give to your environment, wherever that is. So let me ask you to think just for a second about who you influence. Obviously, you're business owners, business leaders. So you have your people that work for you, other colleagues, that kind of stuff. But what about in your home? Are you a parent? Are you a grandparent? Are you a coach? Are you a volunteer? What about at church? There's all of these different environments that we are all leaders. And this conference really addresses all aspects of our life, which is really, really cool. And that's what other leadership conferences are missing a little bit. So that's why I'm so passionate about this. And you've heard a little bit about my background. I'm very passionate about leadership development, making a difference in our community, and always improving. I'm also a strong Christian woman. So I work at the church, and when we had the opportunity to bring the summit to our area, I jumped at it. And so I am very fortunate to lead this effort for us. It's really a great opportunity. Let's see. So let's talk about our speakers this year. Why would you want to come this year? There are 12 speakers, including one comedian. Has anyone here ever heard of Michael Jr.? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that man is hilarious. He's worth coming just to see him. He was actually in Madison a couple months ago live, and we got to experience him, and humor truly does follow the man. It's true. So he's one. But out of the 12 speakers, I thought, okay, who would you be interested to hear about today so that I can kind of give you an example of what you would experience. Well, this is the first one, Laszlo Bock. I don't know if any of you have heard of him before, but if you read his little bio, he has a best-selling book, Work Rules, and he served as the Google's Senior Vice President of People Operations. Isn't that a cool title? So he is one of our speakers. Another speaker, which I bet most of you have heard of, Sheryl Sandberg of Facebook, COO of Facebook. She recently released a book, Option B, which I just started. Kathy Anderson, owner of Woody Anderson Ford here in town, is one of our partners for the Global Leadership Summit. And so I was meeting with her, talking about the summit and that type of thing. And so we started talking about what she's reading now. And she recommended Option B to me. And I said, well, I just happened to have bought that, but I hadn't opened it yet. A fabulous book. She also has a best-selling book, Lean In. And I'm going to give away a copy of that in just a second. But just to tell you a little bit more about her, prior to Facebook, she worked for Google, and she was chief of staff for the United States Treasury Department. And so she is an incredible speaker. She lost her husband a few years back to a heart attack, and that's where her name really surfaced in the media, and I think a lot of people learned a little bit about her. But she is truly going to be an amazing inspirational speaker, so I'm really excited about her. And I'm excited to give away a book today. So let's see, how are we going to do this first one, Vicki?
Let's do the first one with Nick.
All right.
If you signed in on the electronic sign-in, then you are in the drawing for Dana's first giveaway.
Which is Lean In.
Michael Marty. All right.
Michael, congratulations. Now you have something to read this weekend, right?
All right, thank you.
All right, who is our next speaker I wanted to highlight? Okay, Angela Duckworth, professor of psychology and founder of the Character Lab. She also has a great book, which I am also going to give away today, called Grit, the Power of Passion and Perseverance. So you can see that there is a wide variety of speakers that are going to be talking on a lot of different topics. So this one we want to do with business cards?
Business cards.
All right.
Yes.
And this is her book.
All right.
All right, I'll close my eyes. Oh, hello. Anita Kirkman.
All right.
All right. Congratulations. All right. The next and the last one, I'm not going to belittle and go through every speaker, although they are all worthy of going through and talking a little bit about them. But the other one I wanted to highlight is someone that I thought kind of showed the inspirational side. Inspiration is what we're talking about here, motivation. This is her. I'm not going to try to say her name. Immaculée, blah, 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 blah. Well, her story is really amazing. She is a survivor of the 1994 Rwandan genocide. Everyone in her family was killed, except for one brother. And you know, over 1 million people were killed during that event. The way she survived is huddling silently in a 3-foot by 4-foot bathroom with 8 other women for 91 days. 91 days. So what do you think she's going to talk about? Peace and forgiveness. Wow. I mean, I have trouble forgiving the guy who cut me off on the way to work, you know. I mean, so some of these stories, some of these speakers have amazing stories. And I guarantee that if you invest the time to come and learn, you're investing in yourself, but you will not go away disappointed. I am incredibly passionate about this whole 2-day event. And let me back up for 1 second and make sure I explained it well. It's a 2-day event, a Thursday and a Friday, 8:30 to 5 or 4:30 usually. And it's simulcast live, so it happens live in Chicago at Willow Creek Church on their stage, their platform, and it's simulcast to almost 600 sites across the country. And it will be about 160,000 leaders that will be gathering in all of those sites to experience this event. So it's really a really great time. I have another video. So we will see if we can make it work and if you can hear it. If not, it's really designed. This one, I can talk about it all day. I can tell you how excited I am, and I can tell you that this is a tool for you in our community that you can use. But I want you to hear from other business leaders. So if we can hear it, that's what this video is. And it's a short one.
Because we all know that eventually, in order to really transform our community,
would say give it a try. It's going to be an investment. Look at the quality of your speakers.
It's about whether you're willing to set aside the time to really look into the issue and hear what God has to say to you about your current leadership, your calling, and what much more you can do for the kingdom.
So you can see there's been true impact in communities around the world, truly around the world, because this summit is then taken after it happens in August here in the United States. They take it to countries around the world where there are leaders who could never get the quality of leadership development that would happen otherwise. And because it is a church, we are able to give it to those places free of charge, which is huge because those are places that normally don't get that leadership development. So the dream is for everyone in the world who is really interested in taking their leadership to the next level has access to it. That's really what we want. The biggest obstacle, I was kind of surprised when I came, when I brought it here to Madison. I thought most people are going to say, oh, I don't want to spend the money on a leadership conference. Well, really, that's not the case. What happens in the Huntsville-Madison area is time. Time is our biggest, we value that so much. We're all so incredibly busy. So you're talking about taking 2 days off from work to go to a conference? Oh, I don't know. Well, I will tell you. This conference, we have a list of the speakers. You are able to come and go and hear the speakers that you want to, but I will warn you, my husband being one of them, he was very busy, only could come to some, and I'm like, okay, Troy, if that's what you want, but he really did regret it, as long as many others that I've told that to as well, who have come for part days and seen some of the speakers, they all say, I wish I would have stayed the whole time. Because they know that they missed some great content. So anyway, you are able to come and go if you need to. But again, I would highly encourage you to take the 2 days and really invest in yourself, invest in your company, invest in the people that you influence. So the nuts and bolts of how to register. You can register on the Willow Creek site, or you can register at weareasbury.com. That information is at the bottom of one of the forms that I've given you. Right now, for an individual, it's only $209. That's an incredibly affordable rate. Most leadership conferences are well above that for even just one of those speakers. And the other thing that you have to remember price-wise is you're not paying for travel. No hotels, no airfare, you can bring your whole team. So it's a really great opportunity for that as well. A team of 10 or more also get a discount, as well as students and faculty and military always get a discount as well. So they definitely support all of that. The day, I decided I wanted to tell you, what does the day look like? So you get there, we will have a couple of speakers in the morning, we'll have a break, some networking time, we'll have a couple more speakers, then lunch is on you. The reason I wanted to mention the lunch is you can take your team out, but because we're a church, we have lots of classrooms. So if you would like to, lots of people who bring their teams, like Woody Anderson Ford, Service First, all these different big teams that bring 50 plus people, we reserve space for them. They cater lunch in. And what's really great about that is it is an amazing team building experience, because you can talk about the content that you've just experienced and really get your whole team on the same sheet of music and really working together and moving forward. So that is another, plus about being able to have it at a church. Afternoon is the same thing. You have a couple of speakers. You have a networking breaking time where you can get a snack. You can look at the books that are for sale from the speakers, and then more speakers in the afternoon. So it's an amazing packed day. I've heard people say, I don't know that I could sit still for that long, but it's amazing because the content is very engaging and it is a wide variety of topics. It really doesn't get old. It's really great. The last thing I want to do is I want to tell you from a local person. I got an email from Janine Neeson from Neeson Therapy, and she had an amazing experience. I want to just read what she wrote to me. We attended the Global Leadership Summit 2016 hosted at Asbury. The tickets were a gift from one of our employees and turned out to be one of the best gifts we have received as a business. The speaker lineup was unbelievable, with so many world-renowned names providing solid business advice as well as inspirational stories. Chris McChesney gave a talk on the 4 disciplines of execution, and this one really struck home for our company. He talked about the whirlwind of day-to-day business, how it sucks all the energy and time of your employees, leaving the company unable to focus time and resources on truly important long-term goals, or wildly important goals, as he termed them. This message resonated, and our entire leadership team ended up reading the book, The 4 Disciplines of Execution, which we purchased at the summit, and outlines an operating system for achieving these wildly important goals. Since we implemented these 4 disciplines of execution process in November, our revenue has risen a staggering 20% over the same time frame last year, all while winning Best Places to Work for the 7th time and continuing to have some of the highest patient satisfaction scores in the healthcare industry. We have been blown away by what the 4 disciplines and the GLS Summit has done for our company. We can't thank Asbury enough for hosting this incredible event, and you will definitely see our entire team at the GLS 2017. So I thought, wow, that's a pretty big endorsement from someone right here who has experienced great benefit from the summit. So with that being said, if you have any questions, I would definitely welcome them. I'll stay afterwards.